Hey there everyone, this is another radio video, kind of talking about the last broadcast of a station on the air. WYFR, that is ending broadcasts on shortwave. Last broadcast actually is from, I believe, 2230 UTC and all the way through 0300. For North America, Eastern North America, apparently. That's the last broadcast of WYFR, and it's today, starting June 30th, and goes up to 0300 July 1st UT. What do I think about WYFR ending shortwave? I personally never really listened much to WYFR, but there's a special fond memory about WYFR, something that really makes me go back to the first days of shortwave radio. And this is my first QSL card I've ever received from WYFR. It's right here. This is the first QSL I've ever received in my life, and that is probably what makes this the disappearance of WYFR so strange. Is the fact that the first ever QSL I've ever received was from this station. WYFR was one of the first stations I've ever heard also on shortwave, because it was quite easy to listen to back in the 80s. So this is a QSL from October the 1st, 1983 on 15365 at 2230 UTC apparently. So let's look at the back of the QSL. So here, this is my old, I'll just put my thumb on the address, but it doesn't really matter because it's my old address. I don't live there anymore. So this is the back of the card, 2230 15365, and that was October 1st, 1983. Wow, just incredible when you think about it. Actually, WYFR was one of the stations that made me write for QSL for a simple reason, is that I remember back then, you know, your first memories of some of the shortwave stations, and what you do is kind of stuck in your head. Basically, I was listening to the mailbag program they had back then, because I'm not a religious guy, so I wouldn't really listen to WYFR. But the fact is that I would enjoy listening to their mailbag program though, and actually every week I found it interesting to see all the people around the world writing in and letting them know that you know, they were listening, and it kind of felt less of a solitary hobby, because as you probably know, radio listening is a pretty solitary hobby. You're alone there with your radio, and basically you're in your little world while you're tuning around the big world. And it was like interesting. I was not the only one in the world listening to these weird sounds on shortwave that everybody was just saying, well, you know. So first QSL I've ever received from WYFR, and in case you want to know, this one is also WYFR, and this is a 10th anniversary QSL that they had in 1984. So I believe that they started out somewhere in 1974. If I look at the back of this one, yeah, just say here, this QSL says that 1973 to 83. So it means that WYFR actually started shortwave broadcasting in 1973, which is interesting. So that's pretty much just the fond memory I have of them. And I believe I have somewhere a 20th anniversary QSL when they actually had that 20th anniversary special card, so it probably is somewhere in my QSL album. So with WYFR, it ending its broadcast, and it has a collateral damage there, and it's the fact that it will also end Radio Taiwan relays, which is kind of bad. So if you want to listen to WYFR for the last time tonight, 2230 to 0300 on 6115 for North America. I would guess that at that frequency there's a possibility it gets into Europe. And so will they actually do a special broadcast, or will they just, you know, throw a tape of some old program or something? That's anybody's guess. We just don't know what they're going to do. I would actually enjoy listening in on a special broadcast, having, you know, people talking about how WYFR evolved and changed, and that it's, you know, an end of another shortwave station there. And if you want to listen to the last transmission from Okeechobee, Florida, that's where the transmitters are for WYFR. Well, it's Radio Taiwan International. They will be relayed from 03 to 0400 on 6115 kilohertz tonight. That's the last transmission from Okeechobee, the last relay of Radio Taiwan to North America from there. And for the time being, it seems that there's no plans for any other relay of Radio Taiwan to North America, which is a shame. Radio Taiwan was actually one of those radio stations I enjoyed a lot. They had really interesting programming, different from other broadcasters, and you'd learn a lot about Taiwan actually. So 03 to 0400 UTC, that's July the 1st UT, but if you're in North America, that's 11 to midnight Eastern Standard Time on June 30th. So don't mix up your dates. If you're in North America, the 03 to 04 broadcast is June 30th, and that's the last time you'll hear Radio Taiwan relayed from the WYFR transmitters in Okeechobee, Florida. So that's kind of little news. I hope some of you see this video and try to tune in. I will sure tune in WYFR in the last 2 hours probably. I have to go out and have a lunch with some friends tonight, but I'll be back somewhere around 100 UT. So I'll probably tune my radio to 6115. Listen in, see if anything special is happening. If anything special is happening, of course I'll put a video online, maybe several videos of the last broadcast. But I will, in any case, have a short video if nothing special is happening, just kind of reminder that WYFR existed in the past. And of course we'll also have the I'll try to have a video of Radio Taiwan Relay also coming in to put online as the last Radio Taiwan WYFR broadcast. So 73s, and hope to you like the videos, and hope you'll be listening tonight to WYFR and Radio Taiwan for their last Okeechobee broadcasts. Thanks for watching. 73.